All right, so undoubtedly the biggest news to come out of the off season just came out yesterday. This is XYZ News bringing you the latest news a day after it is released. Corbin Forrester's running the full truck season! Yeah! Woo! Woo! It may not look like it, but I am actually really excited for this. I wanted to get a video out on this because if there's anything in this world to give you an excuse to watch trucks, it's going to be Corbin Forester, because I'm going to be talking about Corbin Forester all year, so get ready for it. Now, the deets is that Corbin will be driving for Richie Waters like he did at Talladega. The triggering Talladega weekend of last year. Half of this is shivering because it's cold as hell outside, and half of it's me being triggered. Anyway, the point of this is Korbin gets the deserved, well, he gets a second chance, okay? So after having that first chance ripped away by the cum de la idiot, the front runner to become the replacement to the Truck Series caution clock, our old buddy Ben Rhodes. The only guy in NASCAR that I hate more than Matt Tifft. Oh man, I'm getting delusional over here. And I ate a lot today, so it's not hunger setting in. No, I've actually eaten a lot today. I ate a lot yesterday too, not the point of this video. He will be with Richie Waters in the 5 truck, probably. I'm not actually sure. I don't think it said so anything in the press release. It probably didn't. I just didn't read enough. I just read to a certain point and I was like, making a video about this. And he will be driving for Richie Waters, and there's a very big important detail that I don't think was stressed by anyone in the press release, is that Richie Waters said, or someone in the Waters Motorsports thingamajig in the press release said that they will be using Joe Gibbs engines. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. I saw the words Joe Gibbs Racing and engines in the same sentence. I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. Maybe it was one of those like poetic irony things and I just didn't pick up on it, but anyway, if the truck is anything close to what they had at Talladega last year, I'm very confident, and at least the 2 plate races. I mean, it all depends on how fast that truck is everywhere else as far as how the whole season's gonna go. Now, I know I said that I predicted Corbin Forester to win a race. And may I also say something? Dale Jr., what is your problem? My first freaking prediction of the season for Cup was wrong by 0.02 of a second. Damn you, Dale. Anyway, if Chase wrecks in the duel and loses the pole position, I'm still correct, by the way. God damn it, Dale. Why didn't you just get it the first time? It's all a conspiracy. It didn't show up on the timing and scoring, so they screwed Dale Jr. out of the pole, and they're making him start in the outside lane. God damn it, Brian France, trying to ruin everything about this sport, including, you know, I don't know. Is this still recording? Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, so in the press release, it says that they're going to be using Joe Gibbs engines at least at Daytona and Talladega. I'm not sure if the rest of the season, but if they can keep it in good condition, they could probably carry it through the whole season. I mean, it was a Joe Gibbs engine that blew in William Byron's truck that cost him the championship. So, not 100% safe, but it's safer than most backmarker bullshit. That's kind of the new trademark for Truck Series drivers that have not good times with mechanical failures for backmarker teams. It's backmarker bullshit. That is my new coined term, and you are going to use it. Otherwise, you're not allowed on this channel. Unsubscribe. But in any case, is this all I wanted to say about that? I think that's really the extent of everything. The Truck Series is stacked with some good drivers this year. You got Korbin, you got Brett Moffitt. Brett Moffitt's in the 7 for Red Horse Racing. Good. Good! It took you too long to announce this. I was actually starting to get a little terrified that they weren't going to put him in a truck. And I was just sitting there like my heart was starting to race by the time we got to Saturday last week. I was thinking, hello? Anything? Anything for Brett Moffitt, but there's Corbin, we got Brett Moffitt. Then we got Grant Enfinger. Enfinger's a championship contender, let me tell you that right now. He was leading, like, the freaking Rookie of the Year standings before they pulled him out of the truck. Yeah. That, which race was that? I don't even remember which race it was, but he was in the 33 for, like, the first 3 races of the season, maybe just 2. At Daytona and Atlanta for sure, but I don't know about the rest of the season. All I know is that Enfinger won a race last year. He won a race last year. So did Moffitt. Where are their freaking rides? Well, we found out where their rides are at, and all that good stuff. You know, if you could win a race last season with William Byron tearing everything up, you know. Figuratively, not so much literally, but figuratively, you know, I'd say that's impressive enough. And especially in the way that Brett Moffitt did it. That is the greatest finish, probably. Okay, I made the season awards video already for 2016, but that's definitely the best finish of 2016. But anyway. Is that everything? Who else? Both Nemecheks are going to be in there, so I'm going to root for them both. I'm going to root for them both, and there are several other guys that I was going to cheer for in that race. The truck race basically is going to be very good, so watch it. And Xfinity, on the other hand, well, I'm going to cheer for the entirety of Junior Motorsports, because I am that, you know, shallow, that I'm just going to cheer for an entire team, even though the point is that I made the prediction that they'd all make the Final Four. I still think that's going to happen, by the way. What else is there to say? Not really that much. I guess that's really the extent of this video. So, yeah. I hear vehicle tires. Oh, it's right there. What are these people doing driving like Dodge Grand Caravans trying to drift in the snow here? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We were so close to having all the snow melted from the snow paint. If you remember earlier back in like December-ish when I was doing those snow hell videos, yeah, that's remnants of that, except new stuff came down this morning, and that was just miserable. And it's cloudy, so the sun can't come through, and it's like past noon. So it can't get any warmer than it already is because the frickin', you know, clouds are being stupid and blocking out the warmth. Yes, meteorologist kamikaze over here telling you how climate works, but anyway. I didn't even take high school meteorology, and you expect me to be able to tell you what the hell's going on. I actually used to be really good at predicting storms, but then they stopped, so I got bad again. There was one year where I predicted a freaking wicked-ass storm at our family farm, and the grain tower fell over from the wind. That was intense. That was an intense storm. That grain tower that stood for a good 60, 70 years fell down before my very eyes. 60 years of memories collapsing before my very eyes. You know, the significance of that. It was with my uncle too, so it was all really emotional for him. Not really, he didn't really care, but which is strange because he was the oldest of them. He's the oldest of my uncles, so I thought he would have the biggest significance towards it. Plus, he's the one that actually worked the place, so I thought he'd have significance to it. But I guess he really doesn't go in the barn that much anymore. He's more of a dirt farmer now. Actually, he doesn't even do anything anymore. He's freaking retired in Arizona. Why can't I be with my uncle in Arizona? He's a cool cat. He paid me a lot of money when he was a farmer, though. So that's why I like him, because he paid me. Why am I still making this video? Anyway, Corbin Forester's at the Truck Series full time. It's a day for celebration. It's a day to get, you know, some Little Caesars. I don't have any sitting in my car. Oh goodness. That was a strange way to drop this iPod. Yeah, I don't have any sitting right there to tell you that much. But don't worry. People that watch this, you're still feeding my addiction. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going there Saturday. I'm going to buy a large hot and ready so I can have half of it for the Xfinity race and half of it for the Cup race. So I got my life figured out over here, you know. That's part of the reason why I ate so much today. I'm not going to eat on Thursday or Friday. Can I tell you one more thing? I have had so many tests lately. It has been horrible. Let me try and go through my calendar. I don't actually have them written into my calendar, but if I did, there'd be just test. I'm taking 18 credits, so that's 6 classes, but I had 2 tests on Thursday the 9th. I believe I had a test on the 13th of this is all February. 2 tests on the 9th. 1 test on the 13th, 1 test on the 15th, 1 test on the 17th. Any other tests that I'm missing right now? I'm pretty sure that's most of them. And then I had a test today. I have another test tomorrow. And I think that's all the ones that we have scheduled right now. So yeah. Bullshit, I gotta say. But in any case, yeah, I think you get the idea. So, this has been a video of sorts. Many different things were discussed, but the biggest one of them all, look at all the gas that I have. That is 70 miles. That is how much gas that was there. Look at this. 110 maxes out on this baby. It's a frickin' speed demon. I have put 10,000 miles since I bought this car. I only put on like 2,000 before I went to college, and I put on another 8,000 since. Yeah. If you want to start like a GoFundMe. Start a GoFundMe so I can get a new car. Preferably one with like 300 or more horsepower. I was going to get this BMW, but then I realized I didn't have a job, so I can't. I mean, I have enough money. No, yes. If you add up my savings, my checking, and everything that I have in PayPal right now, I could pay for that BMW in full. So, I have the money, but at the same time, I kind of like having money. So, this is what I use to record on my car. It's an iAudi. It's for iPhones, but you can use it for anything. And plus, if you use it for like an iPod, because it's actually small, so it actually fits like almost perfectly. But you can extend it like all the way out there. So you could put in your big ass Samsung galleries. Did I just say Samsung galleries? I said something else. I didn't say Samsung. I said like Sang Subdoom Down Jing Changju. Some freaking racist, stereotypical speaking of like Chinese people. And then I did like gallery. Gallery. I think that's more sad. Why am I still making this video? Is there just any more bullshit that I can spill? Oh look, there's Batman's mask. I demasked Batman. Batman gave me his mask. He retired from superheroing, or at least momentarily. Maybe he'll go on like a part-time basis like Mark Martin and come back full-time in 2009. I don't know. But Batman's done. And he's gone away. There's my fuzzy dice. I've had those since I was like 7. Yeah. Anything else to look at? My coat's back there. I should put that shit on. It's cold as hell in here. I think you get the idea. So anyway, Corbin Forester in a Richie Waters car. The reason I made this video is because they're going to be driving with Joe Gibbs engines, and I realized no one was saying about that. So, at least for the plate races, Joe Gibbs engines, which means he can actually win a race. As long as Ben Rhodes doesn't do anything stupid. Which, since we all know Ben Rhodes, that's not going to happen. So Corbin just has to be in the right place at the right time to avoid it when it happens. So hopefully he's up front the whole time and nothing stupid happens. I've been watching a lot of Speed 51. And I've seen a couple of his late model races. And nothing too incredibly impressive, but still he qualifies in his position and usually doesn't fall. He'll either stay where he qualifies or move up a couple of spots. So I'd say that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. And Richie Waters apparently said in the press release that he and Korbin are getting a really good relationship that's been fostered over the late model racing and the truck race that he got fucked over in. So it's looking good on the Corbin Forester home front. If he's going to do anything with his career, it's going to have to be this year. So I'm looking forward to seeing Corbin Forester winning a race. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he wins this weekend if this is uploaded when it's recorded 2 days from now. So catch action on track tomorrow, where Corbin Forester will take the track in the number 5, probably, Richie Waters Motorsports Toyota. And this has been 15 minutes long. That is actually incredible. I don't know how I managed to do this. What time is it? I don't have my watch. Shit. I still use a watch, by the way. It's a thing that I inherited from work. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this background, dude. No, don't look at the calendar. Look at that background. That is class right there. That is class. Corbin Forester, full time. He's gonna win, baby.